This is Padua, the city Shakespeare called the cradle of the arts. A small cultural capital that boasts one of the oldest and most prestigious universities in the world, officially founded in 1222 and attended, since its origins, by students from all over Europe. It was the only university to remain open to Protestant students and professors after the Council of Trent. Among its most illustrious alumni are Galileo Galilei, Nicolaus Copernicus, Giovanni Pico della Mirandola, and the first woman in the world to earn a university degree, Elena Cornaro Piscopia. Few people know that its library, the oldest university library in Europe, also preserves a copy of the first edition of the First Folio, the foundational volume that gathers all of Shakespeare's plays. It is the only one in Italy, and one of just 6 held in all of Europe. Out of 228 surviving copies, only 40 of which are complete, from the roughly 1,000 printed in 1623 by the booksellers Edward Blount and William Isaac Jaggard, 6 years after Shakespeare's death. Its original price was £1, the equivalent of about €130 today. At a Christie's auction in New York in 2020, a copy reached the record price of $10 million. It is one of the most valuable printed books in the world, containing the 36 comedies, histories, and tragedies Shakespeare wrote over roughly 20 years of work. The Padua copy likely belonged to the Hodgson family, who served for 3 generations as English consuls to the Republic of Venice. It was rediscovered in a forgotten crate only in 1895. It is believed to have been acquired and preserved at the Liviano, in the Sala dei Giganti of the University Library, in the 1840s, following the confiscation of the assets of religious corporations suppressed during the Napoleonic era by the Austrian administration. Shakespeare's connection with Padua, the Veneto, and Italy is not limited to the presence of this extraordinary artifact, but is embedded in the plays themselves. 17 of the 36 plays in the First Folio are set in Italy, and of the 800 characters who appear in them, 268 are Italian. Only 109 are English. There are detailed references and descriptions of Venice, Padua, Mantua, Milan, Messina, Palermo, and the Aeolian Islands, places where we can still retrace the settings of The Taming of the Shrew, Romeo and Juliet, The Merchant of Venice, The Two Gentlemen of Verona, A Midsummer Night's Dream, The Winter's Tale, Twelfth Night, and The Tempest. How could an English author of the late 16th century, who never traveled abroad and did not know our language, show such deep familiarity with Italian literature, places, and customs? It is a fascinating question, one that has found a convincing answer only in recent years. Follow me to learn more, in this series dedicated to history, culture, and literature. I am Ugo Rampazzo, a writer who has devoted 20 years of passionate research to Shakespeare, publishing essays and novels on the subject. A journey against dogmas and prejudices that led me to evoke, in my books, a crucial transitional era which, through disorientation, plagues, political instability, shifting economic and social balances, imperialist tensions, and bloody wars, mirrors the very same anxieties of our present.